Scored this from a good friend of mine. His brother passed away, and he had this. I did tons of research on it. It's a 1965/66 dobro, right before Mossrite took it over, Mossrite Guitars, and so this pickup wasn't in here. If you got a chance to look his name up. I scored this thing in about 2 weeks ago, and I have not put it down. This is a 1965/1966 dobro, and it is called the Richmond dobro. And Mossrite bought the company in 1966. But before that, he made, or Dobro, forget his name, I think it's Dobrowski. He was the same as the National family, broke away from the National family in the 20s and started making Dobros. That's sort of the story, basically. And so he made a bunch of guitars, and my friend said, "Hey, I got this guitar for sale. I don't know what the hell it is, blah, blah, blah." So this was gone. This was not here, this pickup. And he did have a pickup, the original pickup in the, and I'll tell you in a second, in the case. Case is original too. And so when I saw this, and I said to my friend, "Well, it's not worth too much money because they drilled holes in the body, and there was a pickup there, and blah blah blah." And so it's, after they messed with the guitar, it's not worth as much as to a collector. Well, in my search, I was wrong because I found out it was a 65/66. They released it in 66, and it was electric. Glenn Campbell had one exactly like this. Beautiful, beautiful sound to it. So it's that's an open G tuning.
Keep going with that shit, man. You got a grin across my face.
Dylan, I can play with this. I have a terrible memory these days. But it sounds cool, doesn't it?
Unreal.
It's great for blues.
Play anything you want to play.
Nothing's coming to mind anyway, but it's really neat.
Don't you? Haven't you written any songs in G?
In another lifetime, wanna toil in blood. Darkness was a virtue. The road was full of mud. Came in from the wilderness, creature void of form. Come in, she said, "I'll give you shelter from the storm." Not a word was spoke between us. Something there was lost. Everything left at that point was left unresolved. Try to imagine a place that's always safe and warm. Come in, she said, "I'll give you shelter from the storm."
Very cool. So are you taking that to this Winchester show that's coming up?
I might. Might pull it off or something.
Yeah, that show sold out pretty darn quick, didn't it?
Well, we only have 65 people. Well, I mean, after we have just the band guest list 69. I know. I did invite you because I know you're not going to come. So that's
Jim, you're right. And don't waste it on me. I'm in the higher
you're an
risk
old
group.
guy. Now you can get your shots.
I know. I got to go on the website.
All right, sir,
Jim, this has been
my new baby. Isn't that wood gorgeous?
It really is. This has
It's
been
the
an
craziest
unexpected treat on a dog walk. Usually he's leaving the treats on your lawn.
Oh yeah, right. Let's see. I like this song. If I can remember what it is. Every time I'm walking down the street, I saw mama come, taking my feet. I'm just making it up. Gonna bust your brains out. Please stop breaking down. You said a right woman, aping clown. You got it nothing but to put me down. Stop breaking down. Stop breaking down. Got your brains out. Stop breaking down. I love my baby, 99 degrees. She got something taking me up, take me down. Come and take me down. Gonna bust your brains out. Stop breaking down. Fun. I should have just told you all this on an interview. He got a hold of it and he reconditioned it to a 50. What he found out inside, even though the headstock was gone, he found out inside that it was a 56, not a 54. So I bought this thing. I don't know. Here, come here. I don't know if you can see this darn thing. Geez, probably not. But anyway, that's the original Oroboros guitar. God, can you see that? Come here. Shit, excuse me. Oh, there we go. Oh, hey, come
Now
down.
we got an
All right, that's the original guitar I used in throughout Oroboros until 1987. Anyway, that's what it looked like. So I said, I took it to Jay Powar. And Jay, the last guitar you saw, he also he put another pickup in from an old 50s Gretsch. And he rewired it. He put a bone nut on the top here. That's a bone nut too. And he set up the whole guitar for me. And it was beautiful. But this one, he took from stem to stern and redid it into a 56. So now it only has the P90 pickup on it. And he built this new neck. He put a new neck on because the other one was basically trashed, really. It was. So he filled in the hole that you see here with the hole that you can't really see it, but he took that pickup out. There was another pickup some guy that I bought it from had right here. But it's a beautiful sounding guitar. I mean, it sounds great. And the thing about it is, it has, the thing is you could do the tones and you actually change, well, I hate to say, change the tone. It's almost like you have an extra pickup. It sounds so different. I mean, it's radical, with the sound. But it's really a great guitar. It's too heavy to play on stage. I did bring it on stage once to play, but it's like... Yeah, I'm all sticky here. can't hear it right. It's out of tune as heck. Anyway, there you go. Bad electric size, but it sound, the neck feels great, you know.
Come on, let's get an amp out and entertain the neighborhood.
I'm finished. But anyway, that's it. Isn't it
cool.
beautiful?
It is beautiful.
Tobacco, the original tobacco. He did what workmanship? Look him up, folks. J. Pawar.
How do you spell it?
P-A-W-A-R.
Okay. He's on Facebook or?
Oh yeah, he's on Facebook and he has his own. He made Pawar guitars. If you look them up, they're like totally collectible from the '90s. We used to work up at the guitar place on Lee Road. What was it called? What was it called? Heights Guitar. Right, and he was. That's how I met him. I actually bought his first guitar, which I still have. I can't say enough about Jay, the nicest guy in the world, but incredible artist. I mean, incredible. And in my opinion, the greatest luthier in the world, really. So, all right, Jay, I'll send you the check later.
No, Jay will send you the check later.
Yeah. You're right, thank you.
Jim, everyone likes doing business with you on those terms.
I know. I bet.
Pay to play, sucker.
You know, Mr. Dyslexia strikes again.
You know, we got to say that about Cleveland. You know, every other city that I went to, there seemed to be a pay-for-play kind of thing at the indie clubs. That never, never happened here, really, did it?
Because the musicians wouldn't put up with it.
Yeah, yeah.
I in fact said it to a couple. Well, I won't say what I said.
Club owners, I won't either.
I said, I don't need you. I'm not playing there pretty much.
Yeah.
I said, I have other people that want us. So. But yeah, the Miller Guitar Stories. Ken stops over to get me an album cover that I'm sending to my friend in Cincinnati, John Dickinson. He has a great website, by the way, Prehistoric Artifacts. And that's really good if you're collecting relics, you know, Indian, Native American relics. Anyway,
not Grateful Dead relics, or he likes both relics.
You know, he loves the Dead too. So
yeah, so relics with a C and an X.
He's like you know almost 30 years younger, but we just really connect. So when I was a youngster, when I was about 18, I was seeing this young woman. I'm not going to say her name, but her brother, Bob Vidalon, who you just mentioned, had just broken my Gibson 1963 Melody Maker. He picked it up. Well, actually, it was a couple years before. So it was the New Year's Eve 1969 into 70, and he picked up the guitar to goof around. We were goofing around my bedroom, and he picked it up. This is what I always tell my students: do not pick up your guitars with your straps. Grab that sucker right on the neck. You know, Gibsons, by the way, are famous for when they fall on the floor, their neck shatters. They're not like, you know, Strats. You know, Strats have a maple neck. So now they started making some Gibsons with a you know, the mahogany necks. Where that old one that I showed you, that actually is a mahogany neck I showed you before, the 56. All right, so so I didn't have electric, right? And so her name was Denise. Her brother lent me his guitar, right? So this is a 1965 Epiphone. And that's when Epiphone was made by the Kalamazoo Gibson. The same company. Basically, it's an ES335. And the Beatles used a similar model, which was called the Casino. The only thing different about it is that their pickups were P90s. And so this beautiful thing I used for like about, I don't know, I saw her for about 2 years. So she broke up with me. Great song fodder, by the way. Right? And so I talked to her brother's name was Bob. I said, Bob, can you sell me this? He says, you know what? I can't sell it. My mom and dad gave it to me, and it's, you know, gift. I can't sell it. But if I ever sell it, I'll sell it to you. I said, okay. So I get this email. This was in 1973. I get this email actually, it was 74. I get this email in 2014.
Wow.
It says, I don't know, I open it up, I wasn't, you know, at that time they weren't doing as much spam as now. or at least I wasn't getting it. But I open it up. I see you still want that guitar as a header. And I go, what? Open it up, and it's like, and it says, you still want to buy that guitar? And it's just signed Bob. That's all he said. You still want to buy that guitar? And I said, wait a minute, this must be Bob Andriano.
Wow.
And so I said the word. Anyway, so I emailed him back. He told me how much he wanted. He actually charged me like about $2,000 less. But I didn't have the money, so he let me do payments. He said, I took it to Guitar Center, and they said it was this much. And I said, yeah, all right. All right, so anyway, he let me pay for this, but it's just a beauty, man. It really is. And it really is a Gibson. Isn't that color? It's just
gorgeous.
Wow. Serious.
Is that sunburst? I mean, it certainly is in this.
This is definitely sunburst, but it's like a different sort of sunburst. It's not the reddish sunburst.
Yeah.
I think they called this tobacco also. Although it isn't tobacco. Unfortunately, I broke a string and I haven't changed it, but it's cool because you don't have a whammy bar. You got this.
Wow. Cool.
But it really sounds great electric, and it's nice. This neck, it's a beautiful, like C-shaped neck. It's just beautiful, and yeah.
So C-shape is when it's rounded around. I gotcha, like a U or whatever. Gotcha.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a beauty.
How many guitars do you have?
Huh. I don't know. But they just come to me. Like I have some students that sell me guitars. A lot of times I'll just buy the guitar no matter what, just so I could, give it to another student so they can, Oh, look at that cute girl is here. That would be my wife. All right, hey, listen, that's it. Can't show you any more guitars. We'll be here all day.
I know we will. All right.
All right.
Howdy, neighbor. I mean, bye, neighbor.